Yo, what's going on, guys? Me, KingStix, going to be showing you how to carry on Warwick. It's been a while. I don't make a lot of work videos these days because I've moved on to many other champs, but I still enjoy him time to time. So I'm going to be showing you, in my opinion, the most optimal and safest way to play him without having to do too many heavy cheeses. So we're up against a weak early game jungler, and against Warwick, it's pretty much every jungler. There's very few that can solo him. For the most part, it's things like Ivern that can just run away from him, or it's something like an 𝐒𝐿𝐿, to where if he can get the upper hand on you, he'll beat you. But other than that, Warwick beats pretty much everything 1v1 early. You want to get your ward down, normally aggressively, unless you feel like they're going to invade you. So in this case, I want to know where 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐿's starting. I got down on his blue buff, and I just want to invade him. So if I see him start on this, I'll go my blue into his red. I might do blue Gromp into his red, or if he doesn't start on his blue, he starts with his bot lane for the better leash, then I will just do blue Gromp into my red invade, and we'll fight it out. We'll just see how it goes. So normally I start Q or W. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and start Q. The W isn't the fastest, I would say. It just kind of saves your mana. So if you're starting on red buff, going W is fine, I suppose. But otherwise, Q is just going to be a little bit faster. So it looks like 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐋𝐿 actually did start on his blue buff. He took it considerably fast. I'm going to be pushing up into his red buff. I'm going to hold on to my smite. If you're going to invade, you want to have smite. Now, for those of you who don't want to invade, or if it doesn't make sense in your particular game, you could just go straight to your red buff, get level 3, gank top or gank mid. But normally in Warwick's first clear, you don't typically want to do raptors or golems in your first clear. Just know that. And you don't typically gank until you're level 3 on Warwick. His ganks pre-level 3 kind of suck. 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿's probably full clearing it or invaded my red buff. Either way, though, we'll beat him 1v1 even without our red. Like, if we just have blue buff, I'll win. Gonna look around at the lanes. Bot lane not gankable. Mid lane, I'm getting a blood scent from top. Yeah, it looks like 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿 invaded me. Or no, he didn't. Auto attack Q through. E. We've actually got his flasher. That's really good. Auto attack Q. I still have my smite. Yeah, I just smited it. Gonna Q him. E. It's all good. I'm gonna get the raptor. Now 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿 has no flash, and we're good to go. In a pinch, guys, don't forget you can always smite a big monster for a lot of healing. That's what happened there. Guys, just pinched him off. He did a full clear. He did 3 camps. We did our 2 camps into his third. Pushed up over here. If he went for our red, I would just taken his wraps. Now I can get double scuttle. I'm going to fear it so I can take it a little faster. I don't think I can gank that bot lane anyways. Brom's going to slow me and then dash away Devour, so I'm just going to go for double scuttle. And Navia got blue buff out of that. She should be able to wreck him 1v1 now. Very nice. I'm just going to pass through. Could help her shove that wave, but I'm kind of in a hurry to get over here before he can get his scuttle. Now I took his raptors, took his red. He already took these camps. So the only camp he has up right now is one single raptor that I left so it doesn't respawn, and his golem. So realistically, I don't know where he would have went. If he's smart, he would have tried to invade my jungle, or he would have just go for his golems. I'm going to press W right here to see if he's on my red buff. Okay, Mord's actually the closest target, so if he was on my red, it would have traced him. I'm going to push up. His Gromp just spawned back in. He must have gone for his golems, or his Krugs is what they call him now. So he's probably finishing off that raptor camp. He might be on his wolves right now, or he's about to get to his wolves. I doubt he invaded me. I have double scuttle and he's behind. So yeah, he's probably on his finishing his raptor camp. 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿 jungle, it's not great because it's just a slow clear. And if you're willing to invade him, if you get your ward down, figure out where he starts, and if you're willing to invade him, you'll set him super far behind. I'm gonna smite it early to get the attack speed. I'm gonna leave a wolf. That way the camp doesn't respawn until he finishes it. Top lane's actually looks gankable. I'll flash on that. 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿 went bot. Yeah, he's only level 3 with 16 CS. He's not level 6, so I can gank it. Fjord's only level 4, so that means he's probably nowhere close to level 6. He probably just turned level 5. Q through, E. Hold down your Q and it gives you much longer attach. Think of it like if someone's holding your arm, that's a Warwick Q for holds you for like half a second, but if Warwick holds down his Q, it's like someone holding your arm for 2 seconds pretty much. So he attaches for much longer. Still haven't taken my red buff. I have my team at now. And we're actually going to be going for Cinderhulk and for Frozen Gauntlet. Cinderhulk is cheaper than the 80 jungle item. And it's cheaper than Blood Razor. Blood Razor sucks on Warwick right now anyways. So it's cheaper. My opinion, it does more damage. Anyways, it makes you way tankier. Gives you a much higher value. If your team already has... Like, if we had a tank top laner, I would just go Warrior for a little bit extra damage. But normally Cinderhulk and the Frozen Gauntlets is the way to go. And getting T-Mat's nice because it speeds up your clears as well. Cinderhulk speeds up your clears, but not quite as fast as T-Mat. But if you're behind in gold, you can just skip the T-Mat and try to go straight for your Bomby Cinder and Cinderhulk. Because Bomby Cinder and Cinderhulk both speed up your clears a little bit. I have a Blood Scent here. I'm going to T-Mat that. Gonna auto attack. Sucks. Q through him. I don't think this guy has flash. Q him, he's dead. Nivea actually flashed for that. It's kind of funny. I guess the Nivea wants the wave. I don't blame her. So we're just gonna dump that wave. Mords isn't gonna get that anyway. So basically, that was fine. That didn't put Fiora behind by us taking that. Looks like Maokai's blues up. It's probably gonna be on it. I'm gonna clear the scuttle. Hard CCing it makes it take more damage. Ooh, Nivea really wants that. Also, killing Scuttle Crab gives you a bunch of mana. If you guys are wondering how I got that mana back. Yep, here's Maokai. Auto attack. E. Q through him to dodge his Q. Ult him right his... That was a bit of a KS. That's annoying, but it happens. Alright, yeah, so just auto attack. Your Q's an auto resetter. And I timed my Q right when I thought he was going to Q me, which I did. I could feel his discomfort levels. TF no flash. Stuns me, it won't matter. He's low on health. So I'm gonna kill him before he pulls another stun card out. It's like bot lane's gankable. Max W first, it gives you way more stats per level than Q. Q only goes up in damage, W goes up in everything. Wow, I thought... Okay, yeah, she's got that. Good. There we go. I was just trying to kill Varus with my T-Map, but it left him with 20 HP. And I was trying to get Braum before he could reset or get away. I'm gonna take Dragon, I'll smite it early. Your W does more damage. Your W gets way more attack speed whenever a large monster or champion is below half health. I still have a second smite charge. He probably saw me smite it is what happened. I have my E. My E's gonna keep me alive. I smite it. I didn't even use my Q. I have a higher level smite, so I didn't need my Q. I just had to use my E to stay alive from the dragon damage and the Maokai damage. I just got his red buff, so that means he took his red buff. I'm not gonna bother to push into his red side jungle. I won't actually get anything. So I'm just gonna go for my Cinderhulk. I don't have... I guess I could ult TF, but I'd have to wait a little bit. And I have a massive power spike here. I don't like blue smite on Warwick. It's trash. Just go for Cinderhulk. And now you're going to go for Frozen Gauntlets. It's funny, they added that to defensive. That didn't used to be there. I don't want to say I'm the reason that happened, but I guess there are some Korean Warwick players who build Iceborne. They build it offensively. They'll go Warrior into Iceborne to max out their CDR. I don't like that, though. It's just, you're too squishy, in my opinion, for that. You might as well stack the armor on top of the HP for it to truly synergize, in my mind, especially with how strong Cinder is right now. Mordekaiser's gankable. He probably has no R. I'll just snipe him with mine. Gonna Q him right out of R. Alright, he's dead. Look how fast I take those minions. I took her whole wave in like 3 auto attacks because of my Cinderhulk and Tiamat. It's pretty nuts. That guy's gankable. I don't want to die though. I have a bunch of shutdown. Maokai bot. He hasn't taken my blue buff. He's still low level because he fell behind. I don't know what TF thinks he's going to do to me. Guess he's going to stun me. I'm killing his wave though, so he won't have any minions. We're just going to dive him. I want Anivia to shove the wave though. She's kind of hosing me a bit. Here's the Maokai. Anivia is in the turret though. She was barely in turret range and she was soaking it. I have my red smite for him. He just red smiting me. I'm trying to let it wear off before he autos me. He still hasn't taken my blue buff. He's just kind of interesting. I'm going to hold on to my Q here. I think he's going to try to fight this. He's going to foolishly try to fight it. Apple, Cinder Hulk, and he doesn't. There's no way. I think TF has ult though, so I'm just going to leave. I think TF's trying to ult here. That's why he's walking up. TF has been spawning. He's somewhere around there. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈's already taken his red. I'm pretty sure he took his red. I know he didn't take my blue though. That's why I came over here. I'm going to go bot real quick. TF's coming. I'm getting Bloodshot off Braum. Moving pretty quick. Gonna go for TF. Auto attack Q through. Your Q is an auto resetter, also more range than your autos. Red smite him, take less damage. I'm gonna have to play around my R here. I'm actually low. I don't have E either for damage reduction. We'll just let Leona kill him. There we go, he's dead. I have my R. I might actually be able to kill Braum under turret. Unless he has his shield. Alright, it's not worth it. Someone's coming down here. I'm just gonna reset. Or he's gonna step up and do that. I'm gonna E, auto attack Q through. Auto attack T mat, auto. Not bad. Not bad at all. They shouldn't. That was very greedy for him to step up. He never saw. Ooh, my E's on cooldown. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Me dying there wasn't worth. Very shredded the crap out of me. Ooh. Yeah, I lost. They got 1,000 gold off me, so it's still not worth. Got my frozen gauntlets now. Basically, I needed to wait a little bit longer before I let 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈 hit me, because my E was on cooldown for another 1.5 seconds. If I would have had my E for the damage reduction right when he went on me, I actually would have lived. The Varus also had his healing reductions volley underneath me. That Varus E spread cuts your healing in half. So I wasn't really healing off my autos or Q there. They played that pretty slick. Red's coming up. I'll play around that spawn. If it's gray on the minimap, that means it's 50 seconds or less. So I'll skip my golems. I have Monster Hunter because I have the most gold on my team. So if I farm minions right now, I get like no gold and no XP from them either. I did that because of funnel. What's more doing? I'm just gonna dive him. I don't know what he's doing. The moment he throws that card away, I'm gonna kill him. I mean, I actually don't know if I can beat Mord in a 1v1. Mord's a really strong champ to fuck with. 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐈's about to be right there. I know, I just saw him. I knew I could take the camp fast enough though. I have Iceborne AoE, T-Mat AoE. A lot of AoE. No clue why Mord rotated. He gave up turret and he's losing all top pressure for that. It was a bizarre rotation. I eat a little early there. I got the red buff though, and I'm gonna mess up my all my spells actually. I dumped my R right into the wall. Yeah, I fucked that up super bad. Sorry you guys had to see that. My R, so on Warwick, if the slower you are, the shorter your R goes. Oh my god, and I think I get hit by a slow right when I was trying to R. So when I R'd, I was like bush right here, and I was trying to land right there, and I was just gonna flash over a wall. What ended up happening is, since my R crossed through the wall and the length got shortened, it pretty much just jammed me into the wall, and I didn't go past it, so that was pretty rough. Gonna go ahead and pick up some Merc Treads. And I'm gonna go for that. I think we lost that dragon. That sucks. I'm gonna pick up my Merc Treads. I'm gonna just play around these objectives. We're not really getting anything out of these rotations anyways. Just too risky. Especially if you're going for Alacrity in your kit, you kind of have to go for Merc Treads. They have a lot of CC, stun, snare, slow. So they have a lot of CC. I'm gonna take this out. The whole point of Iceborns is it lets you go Merc Treads while still having a lot of armor. It also gives you a 20% CDR for a really good price, and it also still gives you a lot of burst. Warwick also kind of runs out of mana a lot, so it solves a lot of issues that Warwick normally has. I'm gonna try to stay away from the enemy bot lane. I don't trust him. Don't trust him one bit. Gonna W, more attack speed. He actually he missed his R. When I was in Q, he couldn't R me. That's hilarious. Warwick Q makes you immune to most forms of CC and apparently any displacements like knockups. So apparently Mord's ult. I was mid Q and it canceled his R. That's ridiculously good. I had no idea Warwick was a counter to Mord ult. Watch this. I'm gonna R right when he stuns me. He's not turning around though. I'm gonna Q attach. Nice. Yeah, that was awesome. I was holding down my Q right when Mord pressed R on me, so it didn't do anything. That's amazing. And it put his ult on cooldown. He's got to be pretty pissed about that. I would if I was him. Now that they're dead, I'm going to take all the camps. What's going on bot lane? I might be able to do something over there. That's crazy. Warwick R goes through all CC until while you're still in the air. Doesn't matter if they knock you up, stun you, snare you. You can R through a Veigar cage with Warwick R. If you're already CC'd though, like I was snared when I pressed Q on him, so I couldn't attach. I'll just take it. Nice, we got it. Super tanky with the Iceborne Gauntlet, so much armor. Braum even had his exhaust. Didn't matter too much. I love the AoE though. The AoE on this build is insane. The Cinder, the Iceborne AoE, and the AoE slow that team at. It's amazing. And a W, attack speed, movement speed. He's just running away. Oh, there's a Mord right there. I'm just gonna ult away. I don't want to fuck with that. Yeah, they actually chase. It's so funny. I'm waiting for my E to come up. Auto attack Q through. I wish I could have dodged his Q with it, but I don't even need it. Rhett's might OP in 1v1s. Nice job, Fiora. Pretty slick. Get him low on health. I'll run him down. Not quite. Just go for the Maokai. Turn on my E. Go through. Run away. I'm getting chewed up. Healed really fast though. That one Q healed me for so much. Oh, they're so screwed. Yeah, moving a million miles an hour. Not bad, guys. That's how you play Warwick. You go Team Mat into Cinderholt, Iceborns, and you normally go for Merc Treads. If they're full AD, you can go Tabbies, but they're mostly AP. The Maokai, the TF, and the Mordekaiser. That's how you do it. This is the best results I've had on Warwick with this build. I'm not liking Blood Razor. I'm not liking Lethal Tempo. I'm actually not liking Conquer. I'm liking PTA. I'm liking Relentless Hunter and Sudden Impact. Having a lot of good results with that. Could also go Cheap Shot. I prefer Sudden Impact though. Dragon's coming up here in a minute. I'm just going to keep farming his camps. You see how all my camps are up right now? If you're ahead, you shouldn't just be AFK farming your camps. You're just letting them back into the game. You got to step on their head. Finish them off. Otherwise, they'll crawl back in. And go for this TF. Couldn't really get to him. Ultimate in place. Flash out. Might actually still get bears. Yeah, he's getting wrecked. I'm out of mana. I don't really want to fight this. I'm just gonna go for dragon. The best thing about Warwick is he can solo dragons level 2, level 3 if he wants to. So he has dragon options, he has solo options, he has invade options. The one thing Warwick doesn't have is a strong late game. If enemies are just as fed as you are late game, Warwick's pretty damn useless. That's his weakest aspect. He also struggles if they have too much CC. If I wasn't fed, their comp would actually counter me. Because if you look at their CC, it's hard for me to move around. But we have the Anivia AoE to kind of counteract that. Not only that, but since I'm against a weak early game jungler, whether it's a Mumu, Maokai, Evelynn, Twitch, Lee Sin, even Graves. Warwick actually counters Graves unless the Graves is really, really good because of the Q attach. Really, most jungle champions, as long as it's not Olaf, really, Warwick crushes it 1v1 if you play it right. I'll just run away from this. There's no reason to... No one's gonna help TF. Just fear him away. Just walk away from him. I have my ulti still. I'm at no risk of dying. I can even, if a TF throws stun card, I can even ult right on him. The stun won't hurt me since it's hitting me in midair. Like, I'll still take the damage, but it's gonna ult straight onto the Varus. I Q'd him, but I can't. There's just too much CC. This sucks. He just got shut down on me. I shouldn't have done that. I had a Nivea, so I thought we could win it, but there's just so much CC there. They're actually starting to pop off a bit. After you have this full aspect of your build, I like to go for Titanic. And look at what kind of damage I'm taking. It's magic and physical. I think going for a Spirit Visage would be my best bet. For the extra healing it would provide me, and the extra CDR. Let's go for Spirit Visage. Now, you may be saying you guys are throwing, and yeah, we are. At least we have 2 dragons, though, so we have some potential soul pressure. The hardest thing about these team fights is their CC is amazing. They have Braum stun, Braum ult, Varus snare, Varus slow, TF stun, Maokai knockup, Maokai snare. Like, they have an unnatural amount of CC, so we gotta just avoid those 2v5s, 2v4 situations. Yeah, we can actually do Baron. I think so too. We still have a pretty big lead over them. We just have to not keep throwing it. After our Spirit Visage, we're going to go for a Gargoyle Stone Plate. We'll be able to tank 1v5 while our team's hitting them. We'll be unkillable. Just make sure you normally don't want to use E when you're on your Gargoyle Stone Plate, because you're already so unkillable that you want to E after normally. I can't really kill him regardless. He's too tanky. It'll take me too long. His teammates will collapse on me. It's nice having CDR on Warwick though. Q's on a low cooldown, ulti on a reasonable cooldown. Ooh, there's Varus. There's Varus. Q attached, Tiamat. E, right as the stun comes in, just in case they engage. They're not gonna. We can do Baron. I'll tank it. Should be easy. I'll show you guys how much damage I tank from it. I should let Leona tank it so I can do full damage, but I just want to show you just how ridiculous the Warwick healing is. Basically just don't take damage with having the Frozen Gauntlet armor in your Q. It's just really dumb. You can two-man Baron if you want to. That Nivea wall is kind of janky. Maokai's actually getting pretty big. He's gotten some shutdown rules. He's going for his wolves, really. Q attach. Fear. Start to shred him up. Those Iceborne Gauntlet slows we got off were just crippling him in place. It's a pretty big circle when you think about it. Just standing on that slow. Who am I gonna go for here? So I can't really. If I ult, then Moore's just gonna ult me. Let's go for inhibs, playing it safe. Oh, nice. Ult. Alright guys, that's GG. That's how you play Warwick and dominate. This is the best runes, best build, best level order. Check it out at the start of the video if you want to see it all in one place. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.